Alright, what's up guys? So in this video we're going to be talking about a health hack that relates this time to running. First, I want to be going over kind of my personal thoughts on running and what I think it's done for me without going into more of the detailed specifics behind the benefits, in that, we'll be looking at like case studies and different things and different kinds of articles that can give us a little more information. But for right now, I wanted to tell you my personal thoughts on it. So I really, started taking running seriously, I don't know, maybe like about a year ago at this point, when I started getting into calisthenics as well. It really, of course, boosted my cardiovascular endurance. It helps really enhance, your energy throughout the day, at least I've found. Really boosts my mood. I've had a lot less trouble going to sleep at night. I used to my brain was always racked by the end of the day, before getting into this, but I found that like the one thing that really did help me in getting to bed earlier was running and just allowing for my body to move each day. I think really working your heart is a big part of that kind of process to allow for you to sleep better. That's like one of the bigger benefits that I take away from running. Not only that it helps with your longevity and stuff, but also that it helps with your sleep. And of course, the better you sleep, the better your longevity, I would say, for sure. Right, so I wanted to get into these case studies that I was talking about. And so I looked at this Harvard Health kind of publications site, and I found a few articles here. One here was talking about a case study that dealt with 55,000 people for 15 years, and the benefits in running was found by these people that were tested. There was a 45% reduced risk of death from heart attacks and strokes, as well as a 30% reduced risk of death from anything. Okay, I guess we're just going to take that for its word. But whether that's true or not, running is really healthy, guys. And apparently this says that the benefits that I just mentioned, the aforementioned benefits, are found from even just running as little as 5 to 10 minutes a day. You can go at a pace of 6 miles per hour. The thing about this one study, though, is that I found it said you don't live any shorter if you run more than 4.5 hours per week. But I think that if you run like too long of a period of time throughout each week, I think it really can take a toll on your body. There are several reasons for that. One could be that you might be losing sleep over just wanting to run really early in the morning. I know that like Casey Neistat on YouTube, he once said, I can't remember the video, but I remember him saying that you can make up for your lost sleep with exercise for a few hours. And I don't think that's true. And we're going to get into that, actually. I have a study on that, whether it's more important to sleep or to go out to run. And I think you guys know what my personal thought is on that, but we'll talk about that. And so this article said that 4.5 hours of running per week was actually the peak optimal level that you could get to when running each week. For the next study, it was actually talking about the same thing. So we're going to get past that. But then in this next article, there was a study in Denmark in 2013, which I am going to show you guys right now. Here it is. It deals with healthy men and women aged 20 to 98 years old, and it has a maximum follow-up period of 35 years, which is crazy. I think that means this case study is pretty reliable here. So the one thing that it said as part of this article, it's just kind of referencing it, is that 2.5 hours of running per week is the sweet spot. Is for maximum longevity, you want to get 2.5 hours of running per week. Let me see if I do the math here. 2.5 times 60, 150, so 150 divided by 7. Alright, so if you do about 21 minutes of running per day, or like 20 minutes of running per day, just to keep it at a round number, you'll be at your optimal health. And I'm going to take actually this study as kind of like the main word here, in that the other study that we were looking at was a 15-year long study, but at the same time it said that like running more than 4.5 hours won't affect your longevity, when I've seen other studies that, I guess I don't have up right now, but they say that an excess of running really can do a number on your health. So like there are, I don't know if you guys know, but there are like ultra marathoners like this guy Dean Karnazes, and they go crazy distances without stopping, you know, like over 100 miles or more. And the one guy that I just mentioned, Dean Karnazes, he has the world record, I think, currently, right now, for the longest distance run without stopping, and that's 350 miles. And he did it in about like 80 plus hours, right? Can you believe that? It's nuts. And so that, obviously, I mean, that can't be good for you. That can't be good. Okay, so lastly, let's talk about the whole sleep thing. I couldn't tell you if milesplit.com is a reliable site to work with. You like this picture? But apparently it was posted by, you know, a doctor. Who knows? Anyways, I nonetheless think that this is a reasonable source because it says how, let's see, just missing one night of sleep decreases performance, cardiovascular endurance, and perception of effort. And I think that just goes without saying. But to see it, you know, in wording here, I think is kind of reinforces the idea. And your hormone kind of levels are imbalanced, you know, stress goes up, that kind of thing. For weeks or even months of just 5 to 6 hours of sleep per night can cause hormonal imbalances and fatigue. So I think that's a big thing, guys. So if you ever are worried about whether you should exercise or sleep, you know, just a little bit more, I would probably recommend to like sleep a little more. Of course, even though you're awake at this point and your REM is probably off kilter, so to speak, your REM cycle. But I would say to just try and get some sleep anyways, and then find the time maybe later in the day to exercise. Not too late at night though, because when you exercise too close to bed, it messes you up. So anyways, I'm talking too much. The point of this health hack video is to say that running is very, very healthy. And so what I recommend you guys doing, if you want to get into this, is to do 2.5 hours per week of running. That should be the optimal level. So about 20 minutes per day if you want to do it every day. That should be it for you guys. You know, that should really help you out. I hope this helped. And again, you know, don't miss your sleep, guys. I'll probably have a health hack video on just sleep in general. I had one on napping, but, you know, of course, sleeping is the go-to, right? So we'll talk about that. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope this covered a great deal. So that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. How you feeling there, Josh?